Hey everybody, thanks for joining me today. I got this action camera off of Amazon the other day, and I've been playing with it for the last week or so to get an idea of what it's all about. And I wanted to go through with you what you get when you buy the ActionSavvy 007 action camera. Okay, so here is the action camera itself. It comes in the box in its waterproof housing. And there's the startup screen. You've got to push this piece here, push that forward, and you lift this handle. So the first time is always tricky, but once you pop the cherry, it seems to be easier after that. So there you go. You see how I had to do that? That piece forward, this piece up. Okay. Of course, you get all these wonderful little... I'm going to leave those on because my wife likes peeling those off, so I'm going to let her take those off. But I just love those lens protectors. Sorry, not going to share that with you this time. There's 3 modes in here. Your car mode, your video mode, and then you're going to get your picture mode. So when you're in the car mode, what that does is it breaks it down into 3-minute videos. So if you're, say, driving, and obviously the entire trip isn't going to be spectacular, but that one 10-second clip that you were looking for, crossing the bridge, somebody gets running out into traffic, whatever it is you're looking for, now it's easy to figure out where it is, because you just, once you figure out in your 3-minute clips, then you can go to where that area is, and it makes it easier to hone in on that video that's important. There's the picture mode. And this is to view your files. So it is a pretty simple menu to navigate through. The other cameras that I've looked at are pretty difficult. So like I said, part of the reason that I wanted this camera here is because of all the goodies that come in this package. Your window mount, so you can put this in your dash, so you can rotate up and down, right? You got this as your glass that it attaches to. This will rotate up and down, and this pivots left and right. The J hook, one of the J hooks that comes with it. Base plates, one is curved, so that's what that curved one is for, mounting to your helmet. Your adhesives, they go in here, they give you a couple of adhesives. Here's another low riser. Let's say you're taking your vacation, you're going to the tropics, you're going to Bermuda or down to Mexico or wherever you're going to spend your rainy winter days. Well, it's going to be humid, so the humidity is going to trap in here and you'll get condensation on the inside of your lens. And the way to combat that is by using these little pads inside here. It'll absorb all the moisture from the humid day. This is a handlebar mount, so that you can attach your camera to your handlebars. Most times you get a camera, you get like a couple of these things, right? And your mounting plates. But to have all these extras is serious bonus. See, I haven't even figured everything out that I'm playing with here. This wrench, I'm going to grab my keys. Okay, so I'm going to show you the difference. Can you see the difference of these 2 keys? You can see the thickness of the one that came with this one and the one that I've got on my keychain. I carry this on my keychain because whenever I go running with the dog, I've usually got a camera with me. And you see, I just take what I need. And this is to tighten and loosen. Now, the reason why I wanted to show you the difference is because with this one so small, you really have to be finicky because it's very easy to slip off of and get a grip on this. Where with this thicker one, it's a... Oh goodness, really? What was that all about? It stops. This is really nice. What is... Okay, can't even see it. There is a little tiny ridge on the inside of this, so this is going to just stop at the top of it, so you don't even have to That's really nice. I think I'm going to be putting this one on my keychain now because that's a lot nicer to work with, especially when you're out working in the cold. If your fingers are cold, these little tiny ones, it's going to be I'm going to change that. That's good to see. I like that. Another one, a challenge that I had with the other action camera that I had is that it only came with a waterproof case, and it did not come with a dry case or just a carry case. This is excellent. It holds it tight. It gives you an option to screw into the top. So let's say you want to get some low shots, right? Of running behind, when I'm running behind Mika and I want to get close down to the ground and show ground shots looking up at her, I want to have this hole in the top so I can get that low. So now that you've got it in here, you can either attach it to your dash mount, and you've also got this option of this clip that slides into, let's go this way, from that way. Good. Kind of sits like a pager. I don't know if you remember those things that clip, bzz, 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 beeper, whatever the hell they call those things. Again, some really important pieces for anybody who's going to be using an action camera. So these little adapters here are for if you're wanting to attach to a tripod, you would use this one. If you need a tripod, then you've got one. This is how this would work. This is where you attach your camera to the top of the tripod, so when it's sitting, your camera, right? So that's how that attaches to the tripod. Again, it hooks into there. I really like this because this piece alone is anywhere between right around the $10 mark. So let's say you had a camera that had a tripod mount in the bottom, maybe like a little vlogging style camera. You could use this, your bolt that screws into the bottom of the camera, and this washer here that sits up on top. This is to make sure it locks it into place. So you see, you screw this in, and then you see when it tightens in, that may not be the angle that you want your camera. You want your camera shooting this way. So you can loosen that, but it wouldn't, you see how it's, now you use this to tighten up against the bottom of the carriage there. And now that locks it into place. These are just cables to secure, right? You've got your zip ties and a cleaning cloth, and more adhesives for. Again, I'm still looking to see what you would do with these. I know they must have a purpose somewhere. Here's the battery. It's a 3.7 volt lithium ion 900 milliamp battery, drop down battery bank. And did you catch that? That's the second battery because the camera comes loaded with the first battery. The USB to charge this plugs into the back of the battery bank here. This battery pack does not come with this kit. This is a separate battery pack. I got this off of Amazon as well. It's a 30,000 milliamp battery charger. So if you want to see more about that, look for my other reviews. I have charged so many things off of this. It's unreal. Crazy. I'm going to be doing a follow-up review on this because it's so amazing. You see it's red. It tells you this battery is not charged. You can spend all the time you want going through this. Obviously, I didn't spend too much. I'm not good with written instructions. I like to play with things to figure it out. And then when I get frustrated, then I go back to the instructions. You are getting one heck of a deal of all the stuff that's included. So the next thing we need to do is look at how the footage is on this. Let's take it out for a drive and let's go for a run.